Hey, what's up you guys? This is me, Monkey5. Welcome back to another video. And today, unfortunately, this is going to be my last ever Last BattleGround survival video on the channel. And I'm going to kind of be talking about that as I go on in today's video. But this video here is two games I recorded a good while ago where there was basically hackers on my team. And I guess that kind of goes into why I'm not going to be playing Last Battleground Survival anymore, because it's one of the reasons, which I'll get into later. So I thought I had to show you these two videos, and I'm going to just kind of talk over why I'm not going to be playing Last Battleground Survival anymore, and just kind of let this video play out. So first of all, I think this is an easy one, is PUBG Mobile came out, which was a big step because, let's face it, Last Battleground Survival is a PUBG ripoff. I mean, there's some great things about it. Like, they have, like, the mech mode and all those things. And there's some parts of that I haven't even showed on my channel. Just because, I just didn't feel like that was the content to show. Like, different parts of mech mode. They were updating that, just not exactly this part, the Battle Royale. PUBG Mobile is the big game. And I think everyone was kind of converting. PUBG was getting, mobile was getting a lot bigger, and Last Battleground Survival was kind of dying. So that's why I kind of switched over. I just want to say I did say this on my channel before, but however, I just kind of want to clear it up now. But basically, it's all going to be PUBG videos now, no Last Battleground Survival videos, which is sad for me because Last Battleground Survival did basically help like kick off this channel and help things get going, because like these videos are the ones that you guys seem to really enjoy, but I hope you guys can understand why I'm not going to be doing more. And as you can see in this video, there's loads of hackers in this game. The anti-cheat in this game is horrible. I don't always show like all the clips and stuff. There was one time I got like really annoyed at a hacker me in like FT Trevs in a game, and I was just like, this is going to YouTube. There was like no audio, nothing. It was just the clip of that hacker. Like, nothing is, you can't report two hackers in one game. We've gotten into a situation where you was killed by a hacker, this hacker on my team, all of that. Like, this game has no anti-cheat. It's just like, you can't. Like, this game that you're seeing in front of you now is game 1 out of 2, where there was a hacker on my team, and I was kind of getting annoyed. I tried, later you'll see it, I'll try to kill them, and yeah, like, it's a really suckish game, because you're playing with a hacker, which should be an advantage, but it just makes the game not fun. I suppose another thing is, it's kind of going back to the PUBG is a bigger game, and the graphics are better. I could go into a long rant about how much better PUBG is, but I suppose I kind of talked about this before in the channel, that I'm like not like 100% fan of PUBG, but I would prefer to this. Like, I am not as good at PUBG as I was at this. Like, I could win a lot of games at this, but I wasn't as good. However, PUBG is kind of a more fair game. It's an equal game. It only came out a little while ago. Pretty much everyone's in the same boat. Like, not everyone's good at the game, but like everyone is at the same stage of the game as each other. Here in Last Battleground Survival, there's kind of some problems with it that you couldn't exactly deal with. Example one was the backpack system and the cap system. The cap system wasn't that bad, but if you guys knew, you could upgrade your backpack. In PUBG, you upgrade your backpack within the game, while in Last Battleground Survival, you could like get coins and stuff, and you could upgrade it there. So effectively, if you've been playing for longer, not only do you have the advantage of knowing the map and knowing where to go and all that stuff, you can carry more items. So it basically meant the longer you've been playing, the more likely you are to win, which is true for every game, but there's no like direct advantages. It's just you're used to the game and you've gotten good at the game. There's nothing like right there that's saying you will be better at this game because of this. Like, you have a straight out advantage above all players. The next thing's like PUBG's like a lot more fun and kind of like customizable. Say like your skin, like you can customize it with like all the clothes, and while in Last Battleground Survival, yeah, you can customize it, but there's like 4 skin options. One costs a hell lot more gold than anyone can ever afford, and the other one costs, what, gold membership where it costs real money? Like, okay, that's fine, but those are the only options. There weren't any other options in the game. Also, Last Battleground Survival was for Android only, which means if I want to play with anyone else that's iOS, I can't. with PUBG, I can play with you guys a lot more because a lot more of you guys actually have the game. It's like the chat system in Last Battleground Survival is just really weird. Uh, like it's a lot easier in PUBG. Everything's a lot easier to do. Squads and like getting into a game's a lot more fun. There's also a voice chat so you can talk to people. Like there's just so many perks and stuff that's a lot better in PUBG rather than Last Battleground Survival. The next thing I want to talk about is kind of an issue that might seem small, but it's actually a kind of real issue in a game. Last Battleground Survival has auto aim, or like a lock aim, whatever you want to call it. As soon as you aim over someone, you've got the crossbar of someone, that will automatically lock onto them, and you can just press the shoot button. You don't have to aim. When I switched over to PUBG Mobile, I've been trying really hard. I actually have to aim properly, which is how a game should be played. Last Battleground Survival, it's a bit too OP. Everyone can just auto lock onto a person and start shooting them. So it's a lot more fun if you actually have to aim, and you have to, if you're sniping someone, you really have to think hard about it. You have to aim on, like you have to predict where they're going to. While in Last Battleground Survival, you had auto lock, which meant you could be really good at it. There's 40 people in the game. A lot of the times you'd be getting 6-7 kills, which most of that will be due to the fact that someone that you have auto aim and you can easily lock onto people, which is a big thing when you're sniping someone. When you're sniping someone and you're being sniped, as soon as someone's started sniping you, you need to get behind a tree or something, because that's the only way to break the auto lock. But if you're out in the open, you don't have any way to dodge the bullets or anything. I mean, there's techniques to stop people from auto-locking on, like jumping and zigzagging and things. But once they lock on, they're locked on. They will get you. There needs to be a way that can't happen. Also, I mean, I tried this and it didn't really work, but I'm sure someone would be able to do this. If you just look over and at somewhere, you don't even know there's a person there, it's locked on. What the hell? I mean, this is a game where it's a shooting game, and if shooting is made extremely easy and you can easily get people, then what's the point? Now, I just want to talk about the game that's in front of you right now, and you're probably thinking, hey Monkey, what the hell? You're helping the hacker on your team. I didn't realize how many people were left. I wanted to kill that guy on my team with nades and stuff. You would have seen me doing that earlier in the video. I didn't realize what was going to happen. I didn't look at how many people were left in the game, and yeah, so I didn't realize I was actually helping this hacker win. I just wanted to kill the hacker myself. I didn't realize how many people were left in the game, and next thing we know, we've won. Honestly, this is the first ever game that I have won that I wasn't even happy about. And yeah, so this is honestly the first game I've ever not been happy about. So that was the guy, I think it was Omar or something. He was hacking. You can see the kills there. I got more kills than him. He was hacking. I was really annoyed that we won. I was trying so hard to kill him, and I was seeing all these other people coming up, and I was like, no, I want the kill. So I just didn't know what to say. But anyway, that was the game 1, and we will hop on to game 2 as soon as the game loads in. This is game 2, so I just want to quickly clarify what's going on in game 2. I get killed, and I wanted to spectate to warn the guys of that hacker. But what I realized straight away when I'm spectating, as you'll see in a minute, my teammate is hacking as well. So I try to catch as much footage as possible, and I know I've kind of talked about the PUBG things, but I want to concentrate on this game now just for the rest of the game, so I can explain something. So basically, what this game is, this guy goes on to dominate. He dies in the end, killed by someone. I was gonna warn about hacker stuff. You'll see me typing why are you hacking? Just stuff like that. Honestly I get pissed about that stuff. People I've gotten into a kind of a mini argument with a YouTuber who was launched an APK for Last Battleground Survival. I was like, why the hell would you do this? The point of the game is, I know it's to win, but you want to enjoy doing it, the process. I mean, I know some games you're not exactly always feeling the joy, but what's the point in winning if you're just cheating? Why would you want to do that? Anyway, so check these fly hacks. I'm how is this guy ever been? And I mean, there's hackers in all these games, and Last Battleground Survival, I mean, I've seen it once or twice that someone's been banished from the game for hacking, but that's only happened twice in comparison to the amount of hackers you see in these games. So what happens next is after this game, I friend him to see what happens, because I'm just like, what would happen if I friend this guy? Can I get more clips of him and stuff? So when I friend him, I don't actually have like footage and stuff. I could see if I might have screenshots, because as you know, I've deleted Last Battleground Survival, but I might have screenshots of it. I'll have a look around, but I probably don't. So if there's any on the screen, then I'm sorry. Anyway, so I friend this guy and I tried to get into a game with him a couple times. Probably the white T at the end of my name didn't help, but he accepted my friend request, but he just wouldn't accept me going into any games. Probably figured out I'd report him or something, I don't know, but he accepted my friend request anyway. So I go to get into a game with him anyway, and he denies all my game requests. Yeah. So I'm just like playing around. And I notice one thing a couple of days later. I checked the footage and stuff when this happened, and yeah. So basically, he's been changing his flag. So you know the little icon beside your name where you have a flag of your country. I noticed, and he changed it at least 2 or 3 times. So I don't know what that has to do with anything. I don't know if that's like a method hackers are using to like avoid the anti-cheat where their names or something's being changed about them because their flag's different, or maybe he just really wants to change his flag. But I kept noticing like 3 or 4 times like his flag changed in the games, because I still have him as friend. He just wouldn't accept going into games with me. Anyway, after a while, kind of just came to the stage where I was deleting Last Battleground Survival. However, I made sure like I still remembered all this information. And yeah, it was kind of a weird thing. So if anyone knows anything about like hackers changing their flags, then let me know that in the comments below, because that could be a really interesting thing that definitely like could be hackers being using to avoid anti-cheat. So also, if you play Last Battleground Survival and you get into a game with a hacker on your team, friend them, get footage, send me it, or if you've got a YouTube channel, upload it and send me the link, because I want to see that. I really want to see what's going on with hackers. If it was just what was going on with this guy, that he was hacking and he was changing his flag for no particular reason, or if this is like a method hackers are using to avoid the anti-cheat. Anyway, I don't really play Last Battleground Survival anymore, as I said. It's now going to be PUBG, but you guys can tell me about what you think about that all in the comments section below, because this is something I'm really curious about, how it will mean for Last Battleground in the future. Even though I'm not playing it with it, it was a really fun game, and it really got my channel started and really boosted the channel, because it was a game a lot of you guys like to see, and I suppose PUBG Mobile is here now, so I guess you guys still like that. But I am really wondering, I suppose this could really help me, like people doing the anti-cheat. I know they're not necessarily going to be watching this, but just to figure out, is that what hackers were using to stop the anti-cheat? Anyway, there's like a minute or two of this game left. Basically, this guy is going to go get killed, which I don't know how he did. He was being a bit of a stupid player here. But as you guys can know, earlier on in the game, when I was actually spectating him, I was wondering about this. I was killed by a hacker. It wasn't him. So there was other hackers in the game, and I was wondering, was that guy killed or what happened? That was the original reason I started spectating this guy in the first place, or I never would have known. I was going in, because sometimes you do that, you go into a game and say, hey guys, I was killed by a hacker, just beware, just so you know, there's a hacker in the game, because that can really annoy you in this game. Another reason I'm leaving is hackers are just so annoying when you get into a game with a hacker. It's really, really irritating, and happens so frequently. It just gets to the stage you're like, honestly, since I started PUBG, it's been I don't know, like a month or two, I haven't come across a single hacker. I'm sure there are hackers in the game, but it's such a more controlled, there's a good anti-cheat. There aren't hackers. As you can see hackers in this game all the time using speed hacks, and I'm sure there's so many more hacks being used all the time, just they're not as noticeable as speed hacks. Honestly, I've gotten into games where I've lost the game, come second or third place, literally to hackers, just because they're there with their speeding around and the hacking, and it's annoying. It honestly is, but what can we do about it? So honestly, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please subscribe. If you're new here, I really need the subs. I'm only joking. Just do subscribe though. Please subscribe, leave a like as well. All the support is appreciated. And comment down below, maybe if you do want more Last Battleground Survival videos. I am saying this is going to be my last one, and I don't intend to do any more. But if you guys really, really do want them, then yeah, I will. And yeah, so see that was guy I saw his flag changing a couple times. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.